Oh, right, good morning. I've had quite a few requests about how to convert the Umarex cowboy rifle. It's quite easy. There's only a couple of things you need. Anyway, what I do, I take the stock off, and as you can see, the hole here, that's where this would go in to connect and screw down. Converting converting into PCP, but you've got to take the stock off. So we'll take that off first. And what you don't want to do is lose these little screws that holds the butt on. Alright, okay, so there's the butt. And now this is a one-way valve what you would connect your Foster fit into. Okay, this would be no good because this is not one way. You've got a direct hole, so you must have a one-way valve. Right, now to do it, all you're doing is cutting off as low as possible, so you've got the thickness of cutting off as low as possible, so you've got the thickness here, so you can drill. The needle valve has to be pulled out and then drilled a hole right through. Now, as you can see, there's no washer on this one because when I had it clamped down, it nicked the washer and it leaked. So I had to buy another one of these, and this was the second one I tried, and that exactly the same happened. And these are £25 each. So through trial and error, I had to get another one, and I clamped it into a vise, just like that. You've got two flatheads, just like that, so you're not damaging the valve. Before that, on this I put it into the lathe, and of course put it into the lathe chuck. This lip here is higher than the thread. So by putting it into a lathe truck, it nipped the green O-ring, what goes out the sealing ring. And of course once you nick it, it's going to leak out. Anyway, through trial and error, I ended up having to get 3 of these, and the last time, the one on the gun is now connected, as you can see. Just put your compressor on it. Now I only blow this tube up to 2000 psi. 2000 psi is a reasonable amount of air. And it's going to give you quite a few shots, but high velocity shots, much higher then the CO2 cartridges will, will go into that tube. Now it's not designed, the tube is not designed for high pressure. Well, it's a certain amount of high pressure, but not 3000 psi. So I took it up in stages, 1000, and it held out, and I took it up to 2000 and it held out, and I thought to myself, right, I'm not going to take it no further. So 2000 psi I pump into that tube. Nothing else has been changed. All the fittings inside, like the air tube, if you can see the gold air tube there, that's all connected. I haven't touched none of that. The only thing I've done is made this system up. And I would recommend, as I say, put it into a vise and take it up to that lip, but no further. So the vise is like that. And cut, try and cut as low as possible, about here. And that gives you enough meat on that part there to drill through and tap. But you've got to get 2 taps of the thread. Okay, one tap will be tapered, so you can start the thread off. And once you started the thread off, oh no, sorry. First you've got to drill it. 2 drills. One a normal drill, just under the size of the thread, so you can cut a thread in. And the other one, you need to flatten off the head of the drill, so it's a flat bit. And what that does is when you go down as far as you want, you can then flatten the taper off, so it's nice and flat. And you put in a little sealing washer with a hole in it, of course, and that's a flat washer, and that will screw down into that and compress in. So that stops any leak, any air leak coming through the thread. Okay, it can't come through there because it's a one-way valve. You can push air in, but the air won't come out. Right, once you drill it with the 2 drills, you can then start tapping it. Now, with a ordinary tap, they're slightly at an angle pointed, so you can only go down so far, then it'll stop. Well, you want a deep thread on it, so you've got to get one of your taps and cut it so it's flat, and then you go in and that will go right down to where the sealing washer would be to seal it, and then you screw that in and that's all sealed. The main thing though is this washer, the green washer, what goes on now. Do not touch it at all because it will leak. I mean, to do this, I mean, these are £25 each. I end up getting 3. This one, as I say, was damaged. I didn't use the original one. I still got the original one there, so it means I can take that off and put the original back on and use it as a CO2. So I can use it as a PCP like that, or I take that off and put the original assembly in and use it as a CP2. But if you do pump it up over 2000 psi, that's down to you. Now I'm only telling you that I take it to 2000 psi. I haven't tried it no more. And the power what comes out of this is well, I'll have to show you. I'll have to pump it up and put it on a chronograph, and but I won't be doing that today. I'm just telling you how to convert this rifle into a PCP. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say it's not designed for that. Well, I know that. The point is, can it be done? And yes, it can, because I've done it. Okay, so that's the end of the short video. I will put a chronograph on it and show you the power. It's much more powerful under a PCP than it is with a CO2. Now, when I shoot this, the cartridges, I use pellets. I don't use the BBs, I use pellets. And you saw me shoot that the other day, and okay, I surprised myself really, holding it freehand and shooting. I mean, my eyesight is not that good, and the distance I'm shooting it at, well, it's really down to guesswork and luck, you know. But anyway, that's the Umarex cowboy rifle turned into a PCP. Anyway, if you like the video, give the thumbs up and your comments, and don't forget, I've said it's not designed to be a PCP. Anyway, I'll say goodbye and I'll see you later. Bye.